Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Citation going out to the Akim in the four corners of the earth, and who push and teach His word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, Shalom to Aquats are listening in silence. This is Brother Rab once again with another lesson. Alright, it's better to be humble in the spirit, alright, than to be prideful. Alright, stop trying to feel that you have a spot in the chariot already. Stop trying to feel that you're better than another brother or you're better than a sister. Alright, not pretend that term. Alright, not because you have a little knowledge, don't feel that you're better than so that let's take off his notification. Pay it in plain mode so I won't get bothered. Nice. Alright. So, it's better to be humble in spirit, instead of, having that self-pride. Alright. That self-pride making you feel like, you already make it. And it have a lot of achium. Alright. Believe that they already make it into the chambers. Alright, they already have a spot. Alright, and not because you see a brother going on a path, hey, he do the spirit and this and that, and that just being prideful, bullshit talking. Alright, and try to elevate that brother and tell him to continue pushing. Alright. You prefer to see that brother fall, alright, than to see that brother, uplift himself and strive until the end, alright, to protect his crown. Alright. The way I see it, the pride in men, because they have a little knowledge on the scriptures, more than other brother. They believe that, there is it. I see swordsmen fall. Right? Men who, had a down pack with history and the scriptures. Understand? And because of their pride, the Most High, make them wither away. Alright? And start a babble nonsense. Alright? I'll just dive into the scriptures here quick. And I just want to make a quick video. Alright, concerning this on my spirit, I just listen to our brothers, moving, our brothers talking. Alright? Try not to get that prideful spirit. Alright, and that is something, men do realize that they had that type of spirit. You understand? And when certain men come out and tell them, hey, you're full of pride, or you're prideful, it's always seem that, as an offense. You understand? Which is brother, seeing what it is you portraying. Alright, whatever energy you pushing out, the brother, other brothers could realize it. You might realize it. If a brother come and tell me, hey, you have a downfall and so. I mightn't see it, and that brother might see it, so I have to take heed. Alright? Stay humble and take heed. Alright? Examine yourself and move forward to suit. Alright? So I just want to get into the precepts now. This is Proverbs 16, and start of verse 16. It says, how much better is to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Alright? And this is what I trying to explain. Alright? And the scripture speak, the scripture say, it does say it here, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? It's better to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Alright? It says here, The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Right? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Verse 19, it says, better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right? And I made that choice. I rather to come and dwell with the humble than to deal with these prideful, to deal with prideful men. I pretend that way. Men who feel that they better than you. Alright? So I prefer to deal with the lowly, to be with the lowly than the proud. You understand? Moving on. It says, he that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and who trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. I trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I know the Lord will take care of me. Alright? Because, they feel that, I walk away from this thing. When actually, men with the, how to put it, boy? It's like they want to see a fall. I saw I could bring it. I saw I could just bring it across. I don't want to be, sound disrespectful or anything like that. Understand? Because the scripture says, rebuke not your elder. You understand? But it is like they want to see a fall. Alright? Be that prop. Alright? Be that third leg, to help that brother. No matter what. Alright? But the scripture says, whosoever trusteth in Yahweh, happy is he. Alright? The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of his lips increaseth learning. Understanding is wellspring of life unto him that had it. But the instruction of fools is folly. Alright? Because that I meant contradicting itself as well. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and added learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and hard to the bones. Right? That is Proverbs 16. Alright, I'm going to jump to James, the book of James. James chapter 4 and verse 10. I go straight to the point. Alright? I'll go straight to the point. It says, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord Yahweh, and he shall lift you up. Alright? Verse 11 says, speak no evil one to another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother, and judgeth his brother, speaketh evil of the law, and judgeth the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. I'll go read that over. It says here, brother speak evil of the law, and hath judged the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. Therefore is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judges another? Alright? Who is thou to judges another? Alright? And to take certain things into your own hands. Alright? And judge a brother. Alright? That's pride. Alright, let me go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29 and 23. It says, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. So let be humble in this thing. Let a man run them out. Let a man see what others see. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the last judge. Nobody make it yet. Alright? You don't have to know a billion scriptures in order to make it. But so long as you have the basics, the understanding. You don't have to do 99 videos to end up in a chariot. But yet still strive for the truth. Alright? Feed the flock to the best of your ability as a brother. Alright? So at the end of the day, try to, be humble in the spirit. Although, a brother might say something to offend you. Alright? I try to stop, strive. But also, as the scripture says, a soft word, a soft answer, take up a stride. Alright? So at the end of the day, the message is just to be humble in this truth. Be humble in this truth. Humble in this walk. The Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had the last say. Alright? Ask and pray for the Most High for a humble and contrite spirit. So at the end of the day, you could overcome certain things. Alright? So you wouldn't be accused or blamed for anything. Alright? Stay sincere to your brothers. Stay sincere to your Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? And strive for the truth till death. That's my quick message here. Alright? So, hope this lesson was edifying. Hope it, it reach out there, somebody come across it. Whoever going through the same situation that, I going through, however it is I seeing, I'm brother seeing the same thing in certain aspect. Hope this lesson be edified. Alright? So with that, let's say Shalom. I just want to give our glory and our praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Whitney Stone. And salutation going out to Yakim in the four corners of the earth. And we'll push and teach just with sincerity and in truth. Alright? This is Brother Rab. Singing out till next time, let's say stay humble. And wait on the Lord. Alright? Wait on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom.